Hey everybody, you just watched me go to San Antonio and back.
Please don't ever go to San Antonio again.
Okay. I'll stay. I'll never go again.
Thanks.
I had a work trip, so I work out of San Antonio for an eyeglass company, and had to go for a work trip. It was fantastic. We covered a lot of ground. I got a lot of cool things done.
But it wasn't that fantastic.
No, I missed you.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Bigly.
Yeah.
Bigly. Bigly. So that was fun, though. It was neat to always love flying. Always nervous about flying, but by the end of it, you know, two plane rides down, 2 plane rides back. I'll get a little bit more emboldened, but yeah. We never want to fly together, do we?
No. I don't know if I should say this, but I'm always like, if we're going to fly, we're all going to fly together. So if something happens, we all die together.
Right. Yeah.
That's horrible.
Guys, after walking the cancer journeys that we did, I mean, I'm not afraid to admit, we are a little, what's the word? PTSD, yeah. We're always seeing cancer behind the next mole or freckle or anything,
Stomach
right?
ache.
Why is my, Yeah. So
yeah. I mean, it's funny, we can laugh about it, but
Yeah.
it is real also. If any of y'all have walked cancer journeys or disease journeys in any way, you totally understand how easy it is to jump to those conclusions.
And as both Sarah and Jeremy would tell us, the time to fight cancer is now, right? It's not when you have it.
Yeah.
So actually they told us that.
Yeah.
So we're trying to do that. We're trying to stay healthy. It's very hard as a family of 12 to exercise and all the things. Like we're busy people.
Yeah.
But
I feel like every day is exercise, but you know, you got to get your heart rate like above a certain level.
Right.
So just moving around and like being busy all day doesn't count as exercise. You got to do real exercise.
I haven't been running like I should. We have a Peloton bike sitting in the...
Actually, I kind of have a funny story, which might be boring to some people, but I'm gonna share it anyway.
Sure.
So when Jeremy, my late husband, was going through the cancer journey, I started getting like these weird heart palpitations, which, you know, looking back, it was stress. But I ended up going to a cardiologist because I was just like, something's wrong. I feel like I'm having a heart attack. I don't know what's going on. So I had to wear this Holter monitor for like 3 days. And he told me, okay, just press the little, there was like a button. You like press the little button every time you feel that episode happening. And I was like, okay. So I went home and like over the next few days, I was like, oh, and I would like press the button. And then after a few days, went back in, or after the results came back in or whatever. And I go in and he goes, you did have some abnormal activity on your test. He goes, but it was never when you pushed the button. It's like, oh, okay. He's like, you do have heart palpitations every now and then. He said, that's completely normal. Everybody does, but you probably just feel them more than others. Is there anything stressful going on in your life right now? And I was like,
Is a frog's butt watertight?
So anyway, ended up being stressed. But the funny, not funny part of it was, he's like, I also want to let you know that your heart rate never reached a level of exercise in the 3 days that you were wearing this. And I was like, well, that's not possible because I'm like active all day, every day. Like I have 4 sons and blah, blah, blah. At the time I had 4. And he's like, moving around all day doesn't count as exercise. You have to like you have to like elevate your heart rate.
For so long.
Yes.
Right?
So now I'm like, being busy does not count.
I have a short memory. We've told them about Lyme, right?
I don't know.
Haven't we? Do we want to
Did
do
you know
that?
one of the symptoms of Lyme is memory loss?
Yeah. I might edit that out. I might not.
We both have chronic Lyme.
Yeah.
Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
No, I think that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of our health we want to reveal on there, but, you know, I think people know to an extent.
Big picture wise, like, you know, we both walked cancer journeys and went through a very traumatic season of life.
Yeah, I can't think of anything more stressful than
it's
losing a spouse
incredibly
at the
stressful.
time, right?
Just the cancer journey itself is stressful, and then the loss of your spouse is incredibly stressful. And
noisy bird.
There's
right
a noisy
there,
bird.
Right there.
Well, at least it's not the neighbor doing construction like was happening 5 minutes ago.
And in case you're watching, sorry, neighbor.
Anyway, but you know, God has done such amazing things in our lives since our losses.
Yeah.
And even though things are so good now, even though life is so beautiful and we're so grateful, stress takes a lasting toll on your body.
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about.
Well, I would say it's kind of like the caboose slamming into the locomotive, the front of the train. So I would say it's like, you know, the caboose hitting the train. Our lives have slowed down now.
Yeah.
And things are, you know, normalizing as normalized go. And then it's like, boom. Oh yeah, remember me? You were under
Yeah.
stress, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you forget that. Your body,
Right.
signed your body.
Right. Signed your body. Yeah. And so we both have, I mean, quite a few issues that we're dealing with that
Yeah.
we should have been dealing with probably before, but we were just focused on cancer and grief and other things.
And that includes positive tests for Lyme. I think a lot of people carry Lyme, from what we understand.
Yeah.
Please,
I
please.
think a lot of people carry Lyme. This is from our functional medicine doctor,
Mm-hmm.
FYI. A lot of people carry Lyme bacteria, but it is traumatic, stressful, fight or flight seasons of life that can make that bacteria, like the spirochetes, like
Yep.
go and attach and like
How do they do it
become
again? Like that?
and become active. And so then you have like active chronic, well, we have chronic Lyme. So.
Yeah.
So anyway, and Lyme is one of those things that it's like the mimicker of diseases. And so a lot of times people will go to the doctors for years and they'll tell them their symptoms and then they'll hear like, oh, well, all of your tests were normal. Everything's totally fine.
Yep.
Like, you know.
Which has been our story.
Which has been our story.
It's like, you guys are healthy, go home. We're like,
Right.
yeah.
Like, well, what's my problem then? So,
Yeah.
yeah. Anybody here deal with Lyme? Like, curious if you deal with Lyme and if you...
Kind of what symptoms you're finding, you know?
Are you struggling with that currently? Have you found good help? And if so, what is it that's actually helping? It's a very controversial topic, and there are a lot of different treatments for it
Yep.
that, again, are controversial. One of them that I've been reading about is bee venom therapy.
I want to try that so bad.
You want to?
Well, I got stung in the last video. I was starting to try it, but yes, I do want to try that.
I don't want to try it,
You
but
don't?
but
You wouldn't do it?
like I want to, but I don't.
If we felt better, wouldn't that be worth it?
Well, yeah. Well,
Like when I say feel better too, like we're talking nerve pain, like deep-seated nerve pain,
Yeah.
and some gut, you know,
I have
issues.
it shows differently in each of us.
does,
like
yeah.
I have a lot of extreme joint pain and fatigue, and I get a lot of headaches, and it's awful.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I was reading like someone does like 50, you get like live bees. For those who don't know what bee venom therapy is, you get live bees shipped to you and you grab them with like little tweezer things and you literally sting yourself with the bees. And some people do like 50 per day, I think.
50?
Don't quote me. I think.
More like
maybe not
maybe
50.
8 to 10.
Okay, but whatever, if it's one, like you're stinging yourself with a bee.
Mm-hmm. I had a beehive one time.
But did
And-
you get stung on purpose?
No, they learned to hate me. So I went in one time without the smoker, and then they started stinging me, and then they learned my smell, and I would step out of my house, you know, I don't know, 200 yards from the thing, and they would come up and fly over and come nail me.
Oh my word.
They like had a...
What did you do to them?
I breathed on them. They knew my scent. You're supposed to smoke them out, you know, but I didn't do that. So
Well, how dare you?
I don't know what this might be another montage videos. We're trying to bring back the YouTubers and all the things. So this video may be a eclectic one of just the day in the life again. We promise you we'll probably have some themed videos coming up soon. We'll be a little less, oh, now they're in the snow, now they're not in the snow, you know.
Now it's summer, now it's winter.
It's been 2 months since they last turned on the camera, you can tell, you know.
Yeah,
So,
guys, we're not. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking with us.
we're busy with a dozen.
We're crazy. We're just to see Caleb's wood stove installation
Oh, it's so
project.
close, guys.
So excited.
I hardly filmed any of it, but you don't want to see that. But took out a fully functional fireplace, and because it wasn't what we wanted, right? It was propane that we had to pay for. I don't want to do that. So I love
when you
cut
have
firewood.
all this firewood.
That is an embarrassment. That's just for this little
I posted a
campfire
picture.
thing.
I posted a picture of this firewood right here, and I said Caleb's been busy chopping firewood, and then last night Caleb was like, "That was an insult."
That's like that's a wheelbarrow full or two. That was just from a limb that fell down from these trees. I said, give me some credit. I've got probably, I don't know, 2 cords down there started and
Most people
get
don't
ready
even
to
know
open
what
a
that
bunch.
means, though. A cord? I don't even know what that is.
3 ricks, of
Well, I
course.
don't know what a rick is.
A rick is 4 foot by 8 foot by 16 inches.
Wow.
It's a thing. A rick is also not I don't think it's a official term, but 4 by 8 by 16 is a third of a cord. And then you put 3 third of a cords together
You're really smart.
and you get a cord.
You know what? You
What?
should teach math.
should teach math?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from? Oh, like homeschool math?
I don't know.
You're so pretty right now.
You're just like talking about a lot of math terms right now. And I feel like you'd be a really good log chopper and math teacher.
You trying to offset some homework or something? Dad needs to go work with the Algebra 2 boys.
I heard you got an A in algebra in college.
I did. I got an A in intermediate algebra and
I'm
college
getting
algebra.
bit like crazy all over my feet
How
and
come-
arms and everything.
How
This
come
is awful.
every video we're getting
I
bit
don't know,
or
but
stung?
I'm like getting red. I need to go. All right, guys.
One of us is high maintenance. I'll let you figure out who that is. See you. Bye.
It's
Hello, everyone. It is Sunday afternoon in America, and I have not been filming this project, but there used to be a beautiful, fully functional gas fireplace right here, but I don't want a beautiful, fully functional gas fireplace right here. This is the only spot in the house where I had chimney material. So where this hardy backer ends, it basically went across at a diagonal, and the fireplace sat in there, and there was a ducted flue that went up into the attic. Well, I had to take all that down, strip all that down. I did that myself, and I'm building a pedestal, put in proper hardy backer. I did have to hire an electrician to tuck in some huge wires for our whole house generator, and then I had to have a gas company come out and shut off the gas to make this perfectly safe. So, but we are getting so close. I just built this pedestal here after church, and I'm getting ready to cut the flooring out. I had Tamara come over. She's a great sounding board. I wanted her to come over and just make sure I'm thinking straight. You're at doing it with a dozen. We like to practice safety first. So, always wear a mask and eye protection, and definitely don't wear shoes, because you don't want to ruin a good pair of shoes on a project like this. Hey, Tamara.
hi.
Pretty cool spot we have here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You drinking beer?
No. Kombucha.
Kombucha.
Brew doctor.
Brew doctor. Look at our view, y'all. Look at that back porch. Pretty cool spot. We had some serious winds last night, but none of our stuff. These tomatoes are weak. These were just some afterthought tomatoes. I put them in the ground. I didn't stake them. Put them in this little raised bed, and so I'm letting them just grow. And so far there's no disease or blight or anything, so we're gonna roll with that. Zucchini is okay-ish. We've already picked one off of this one down here. My pepper is under stress. It keeps losing leaves, so if you know why, tell me. These little peppers are good, but they're not growing. More tomatoes that I've allowed to just do their thing. Okay, there's a little bit of some kind of dead going on right there. I'm getting over a head cold. These look great. This is the zucchini plant we've already gotten stuff off of, so I think there's a few more in there, getting bigger. I'm down on the lower level of our house.
This is what happens when you're obsessed with your lawn. He's taking a video of a dandelion on his grass. Wow. Did you find a dandelion?
I found a dandelion in my fescue.
How did I know?
Dandelions came out about a month ago, and the boys were out. I was like, no, don't do that in our fescue.
So, like, how do you not let a kid blow a dandelion?
In the street. Like, go blow it in the street.
Oh my word.
Because dandelions, like if you care about your lawn, men, please comment below. Dandelions are our worst enemy. And now I have these big broad leaves that I'm gonna have to spray some chemicals, and some people behind the camera don't like chemicals in the front lawn, so I'm without options. So I guess we'll have big broad leaves in the middle of our nice fescue. Sorry, neighbors.
One of us is high maintenance. Okay, bye.
All right, we are trying to find all the tomato hornworms. These are our tomatoes. It's almost a success story. We put them in these raised beds, 4 of them, and they're growing tall, but the deer started eating them. So we put this cage around them, which they're loving it. But now I've got tomato hornworms. Look at all the dead growth, or the leaves that they ate off. I hate those things. They're even eating the flesh out of our tomatoes. Got a couple big ones. Look at that tomato in there. That's so cool.
We found about like 8 so far.
I know.
They're disgusting.
We've taken care of them on the stump behind us over here.
By we mean Caleb.
You didn't like that, did you?
No, I did not like that. So gross. They're hard to see because they blend in with the...
What's your trick, y'all? Is there a, wonder if I can bring a black light out here at night and see them.
I know there are more in here. Man, they've eaten a lot.
Okay, so we put the cage up, and the idea when we're ready to harvest these is I'll trim these. But until then, we can't get in here. But I'm going to try to get my hand in here, and look, here is a tomato hornworm. These boogers grab on for dear life. Come to me, little man. Okay, and then I just can't quite get it out. Look at these things. I hate these things. They bite. Awful. Little horn on the... Ow! Yep, it's biting. Good grief. What a good day. So went to church. No, Evie, you can't go down there. Went to church this morning. Had a great time with friends. And we're getting ready to have a lunch here at Moonshine Beach. Loving my family, loving my day. Blessed man on this Father's Day. Can I say hi? Say hey. Can you wave? Say hi. Bye-bye. This is how you do lunch with a dozen. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Help you?
That's what I call it, a ladder.
It's quite windy today. Say, Happy Father's Day. What a mean little hair. Water. Yeah, we see water. Hi, family.
Hi.
What are we doing?
We're just throwing rocks in the lake.
That looks like a lot of fun. A bunch of guys looking for treasures. Is that fun, Evie? What about you, Noah? That looks like fun. Good. Hey.
Hi.
It's a pretty cool day, huh?
It's a beautiful, perfect day for the lake.
It was supposed to thunderstorm after church.
Yes.
But it's not. It's bright and sunny.
This little girl in front of me, named Evelyn,
She's a fish, isn't she?
I was expecting her to sit by the ledge and throw rocks in, but she's like wanting to be aimed at the water completely all day.
She has no fear.
Her dress was soaked at one point because we brought her down here to throw rocks and she ended up swimming. So,
And that was the dress she wore to church.
yeah.
Coast Guard keeps coming by, either that or the helicopter tours. I just feel so blessed. All these boys, some up here, even at the pavilion, eating sandwiches. Just so blessed. Lord, thank you for what you've done in my life in the last few years. I'm so grateful. God is good. All the time. Thanks for watching, guys.